Hi, this is Mr. Evans. This video is going to be the first in a series of videos looking at exam technique for particularly AS, but it probably applies to A2 as well. This is going to particularly look at paper 1. So there are two papers for the AS exam, each one worth 50%. The papers are slightly different in terms of how they are structured. AQA have left it open. They've said that section B will be worth approximately 20 marks, two data response stimuli questions worth approximately 25 marks. They have stuck with that so far. That's not to say they can't change, but we'll have a look at paper 1 in quite some detail in this video. So it's worth remembering that in each paper you could be assessed on any of the subject content across the AS units, which are these units here, 1 to 6, which I'd quite like to represent like that. Either way, it's really important that you go into both exams being aware that anything that's in these units 1 to 6 could be tested, examined in that paper. So this year paper 1 is on Thursday the 18th of May in the afternoon. It's a 1 hour 30-minute long exam. It's 90 minutes, in other words. It's worth 80 marks, and it's fairly obvious to see that 90 minutes, 80 marks can give you a minute a mark and 10 minutes reading and planning time. Now that reading and planning time really is important, so I'll talk about why in a minute, and we'll have a look at the paper, but that reading and planning time is crucial for getting a high mark in both of the papers. So I'll have a look at a paper in a minute, but we start with 10 multiple choice questions. There are then 20 marks of short answer questions, sort of 4 to 6 marks. These tend to be knowledge, application and analysis type questions, highlighted in yellow there, the application, because that's really, really important to get marks. And in mock exams, certainly my students have not always used the information that they're giving you in these short answer questions. But again, I'll do a whole video on those and how to answer them. And there are 2 case studies. So far, each case study has a 9-mark analyse and a 16-mark evaluate question associated with it. That's what I'm anticipating will continue, but as AQA say here, these questions worth approximately 25, 20, they can change that. So let's just have a look at a quick example of a paper. So this is what the front of the paper looked like last year, 2016. So you come in, you write your name on that, etc. And then we're into the 10 multiple choice questions. Try and get through those as quickly as possible, 10 minutes maximum on those. Then we are into the short answer questions, which tend to be made up of calculations, another calculation question for 5 marks, explain question for 5 marks, and we've got a 6-mark question there as well. Then we are into the first of the case studies. So you've got about, it's a page of writing there, and a 9 and a 16-mark question, and again a second case study, another page of writing, and a 9 and a 16-mark question. To answer these 9 and 16-mark questions really well, you've got to have read the case study and have an understanding of it. Hence why that 10 minutes reading and planning time is really important, because you will need to use it when you get to these questions down here. In terms of timings, for each of those, I would recommend try and pick up some time here. Maximum 10 minutes on the multiple choice questions, 20 minutes on the short answer questions, If you can pick up some time there, again, do so, and then give yourself 30 minutes for each of these. So there's 25 marks, 5 minutes to read the case study, and just bullet point plan what you're going to do in these essays. But we'll have a bit more of a look at how to do that in subsequent videos.